Breaking news. Bears linebacker Roquan Smith has officially requested a trade from the Chcago Bears. Welcome back, everyone. It's your boy CJR Sports, and today we'll be talking about Roquan Smith officially announcing his request for a trade from the Chcago Bears. Let's get right into this video. So there's been some contract disputes between the Bears and linebacker Roquan Smith, and it reached a new level on Tuesday when Roquan Smith announced a official request for a trade from the Chcago Bears from almost like a notes tweet that was posted on Twitter. Noting that some of the writing that was in the request there was two words that really stuck out to me, was deeply painful. If you have seen what Roquan Smith wrote in the, the terms of his trade, he put deeply painful, and that really resonated with me. Because I know he did not want to do this, but it was because of the new regime why he had to. And he also kind of says that in his trade request. So there's a couple of parts that I'm going to read from it. I'm not going to read the entire thing, because it's like 2 things long. And if you want to look at it, just go to Roquan Smith's Twitter, and it'll be right there. But one thing that he wrote is, unfortunately, the new office regime doesn't value me here. They've refused to negotiate in good faith, and every step of the journey has been just take it or leave it. The deal sent to me as one that would be bad for myself, but not just bad for myself, for the entire linebacker market if I signed it. I've been trying to get something done that's fair since April, but their focus has been on trying to take advantage of me. And the one thing that really resonated me was here is not just a bad deal for me, but a bad deal for my other linebacker market. If this is truly true, Poles, the GM of the Chcago Bears, Ryan Poles needs to rethink things, because Roquan Smith is a very good linebacker. I know, the first 2 years in the NFL for him were really good, and, almost like an all-pro, Pro Bowler type of linebacker. And then, the last 2 seasons, he's been kind of overlooked because of how bad the Bears have been. It's not his fault. He's a very good linebacker, and he should be paid as such. But not only just that, he's also looking out for the future linebacker market. If I sign this, we're going down in value. It just wouldn't make sense to me to sign this deal. And I really respect him for not only looking out for himself and saying that this not only is a bad deal for me, but it's a bad deal for the other linebackers. And the one thing else I wanted to read from him, he goes, I want to be a Bear for my entire career. Help this team bring a Super Bowl back to our city. However, they left me no choice, that I requested a trade that allows me to play for another organization that truly values what I bring to the table. And one of the first thing that he says is the new regime doesn't value me, and almost the last thing he says is that I want to play for an organization that truly values me. He just wants to be valued. He wants to be paid as teams feel like he should be valued. And I do respect that, and I hope that he's able to go to a team that does truly value him. And then he also talks about, the owner of the Bears saying that, that maybe that they could salvage this, but as of right now, I just don't see a path back to the organization that I do truly love. So and this is per Ian Rapoport, the Chcago Bears have backloaded and wouldn't make him the highest paid linebacker in actual salary. Smith was offered a proposed de-escalated deal that are in the contract for any of the non-94 quarterbacks who are making at least $15 million per year. So the Chicago Bears came and pay him $15 million plus per year. And right now, Smith is currently on the PUP list, the physical unable to perform list. But he has not been practicing or planning to practice anyways while having this contract dispute, which is technically just a hold in. So let me know down in the comments right now if you think that the owner of the Chicago Bears can get this all sorted, or let me know down in the comments if you think Roquan Smith is going to be on a different team. And if you do, just don't say your team, but what makes like the most sense. And to me, I think it's the Philadelphia Eagles. They have 2 first-round picks. They can have a stud linebacker and really solidify that defense. I personally would hate it, but I mean, that to me, that would make the most sense. If there would be a perfect trade candidate, you can get a first-round pick for Roquan Smith. They have future cap where they can't sign him because Jalen Hurts is still under that rookie deal, which really does help him. So I mean, it would make the most sense for the Philadelphia Eagles to make a play for him. But if you guys haven't already, make sure you leave a like on this video and subscribe to this channel. And it's your boy, CJR Sports, and I'm out. Peace, guys.